Yeah, Jdiz Talk to Talk. We're here, it's just me, one, no Dan, no team, no one today, it's just me. But some quick thoughts I'm gonna share with you lot, cause the world's going mad, it's been going mad from a while. Um Firstly, this money thing, everybody's going no actually I'm not even gonna start there, I'm gonna start with this racial thing, innit? There's a big race thing going on, a lot of black people getting killed and that. I kinda switch off, I shouldn't, I don't wanna sound bad or disrespect anyone. RIP to those that's losing their lives. I switch off because it's repetitive and a majority aren't doing anything about it but complaining. Do you get what I mean? We have to start looking at ourselves in terms of change and that. A lot of the things that we're doing, we're not contributing to change, we're just making noise, and that's not really cutting it. So we have to look within ourselves, look about fixing ourselves, how we're carrying ourselves, how we're conducting ourselves, how we're moving towards people. They say you get out what you put out and that, like, you have to kind of put out a bit of energy than what we're putting out and just stop this complaining. So this racial thing, I'm saying, like, I've got a lot of mixed races in me and I've all got white in me, but I'm predominantly black. I'm from Brixton, road life, yardies, gangsters, that's what I knew in it. But in terms of being an adult now, I've got children. My children are, my biggest daughter's 12 years old. She sees the things that I'm doing. She started to ask questions by a certain age. It made me have to start looking into myself like, well, I have to change now, innit, cause she's of age and I have to a lot of times a dad will say to his son, don't smoke weed or something like that. The son will look at his dad like, but you smoke weed. But yeah, son, I don't want you to do the bad things I do, I don't want you to make the mistakes I made. That's cool. That's what a lot of things what were done to us, we was told things. A better thing than telling people is showing them. You know, so instead of just telling your kids the right way, why not show them? I've got a close friend, his dad worked in it, so my friend then could work, even though my friend was on the road just like me, he then could work because he'd seen it showed to him. So again, we've got to demonstrate, we've got to lead by example. Instead of just all this talking, we need to start leading by example, innit? So this race thing, in terms, we have to start looking into ourselves and fixing ourselves and start to rebuild the community, doing for these youths. You know, cause the futures, we know the benefits are cutting. Let's not complain. The help's been there for long. They might owe us, yeah, cool, that's old, isn't it? We ain't getting that back. With the resources that's in front of us that we can use, the internet access, all these things that we've been given now, we've got to then use that to then sort of platform from it. Do you get what I mean? So, time to stop complaining. If you're a complainer, you're not really going to be near me, innit? I don't do just people that just only complain. We all complain, but it's who's doing things about it. So then the other thing I was referring to initially was this money thing. Money's fake. I think I said it on Talk to Talk before, but I'm gonna go a bit more in depth. Money isn't real. Some of you are looking at this guy chatting shit. Cash is real. When was the last? People don't walk around with millions of pounds. This ain't the movies. No one goes to buy a house with £1 million in cash in a bag. This ain't it's not real. A billion. We know there's billionaires, but that's only in numbers in the system. Who's ever seen £1 billion. The point what I'm trying to make is we know what money is. We know what it's an object. We know what it does, but people are losing their souls for it. Like, start thinking about what we need to live. Like, coming out, when I was in school, they used to ask you what you want. I never knew what I want. No, not sorry, what you want to be. I never knew what I wanted to be. I figured out to myself at the young age of probably 10, 11, 12 what it is I want. This is a question they should pose to children. If you don't know what you want to be, then you got to know what you want. By that age, I've got a rough idea. I looked around, well, adults, what's adults got? They've got houses, they've got cars. Oh, I want a house and a car. So I set about that. Somehow got myself into those places where I've got those. I don't have a house, but I have somewhere to live. Vehicle, have a vehicle. You need a license to drive, get a license. Like, all of these things, yeah, it's hard to stop moaning, innit? Let's just do it, innit? Because we can do anything. We're greater than what we think we are. The money thing, people are so lost in it. People are bad-minding their friends, breaking up relationships over money. It's not the money, it's the principle. How you carry yourself, how you conduct yourself, you know? We're gonna get that, let's get that in it, but start looking at the fundamentals of what we need to be adults, parents in this life, innit? Like, funds there, me, I had a lot of fun in my 20s, and like I'm 32, and my 30s is called graft, and I know I won in my 40s, and that's just one angle. Everybody's life's different, but like fun ain't really going nowhere in it. But let's stabilize ourselves. We don't have nothing as a community. That's the problem with blacks. We don't have nothing as a community. My generation, a lot of my friends, a lot of my peers, we're making those changes. We've got companies now. We're working with each other. We're putting money into each other's things. That's how we're going to develop. It's going to be bloody hard because again we've got a lot of factors against us. But as they say, only the strong will overcome it. So we've got to keep pushing. So yeah, as I say, don't like my little advice. Like don't get your fundamentals right, and money's gonna come in it. That's focus on the things you. If you got everything you need, ball out. And but if you ain't got everything you need, man lives at mum's. I guess I would have a 15-bag car because I'm at my mum's. I've got nothing else to have with my money. But start thinking as adults now and maturing what we need in it. Like we stand more of a chance at being diplomats than bloody being gangsters and that. Like, we're smart people. We're stronger than these people secretly. That's why they fear us the way they do. Yeah, but that's my little tip for today, or my little angle on this money thing, and so blessed.